Okay, last week you saw me review Raph and Mikey's patrol buggies. Well, now it's time to reveal the second set so that we can create the Mega Ninja Buggy. And as you can say, it is a very nice package design. So here it is, Leo and Donnie's patrol buggies, the Turtles interlocking speed machines. Just like the original, well, I should say the first set, the box is very similar. It does have that very nice retro looking box art with the action figures posed, sitting down in these really cool speed machines. The really purples and the greens really do make this a very nice standout in the action figure aisle. Of course, we got the Ninja Battle Boost. You can read it if you would like, but I'm moving on. We've got pictures of the actual toy on the back. Very, very common on every single action figure accessory box in America, possibly the world. How to interlock the vehicles and pictures of Raph and Mikey's buggy as well in the combined form. Got another profile shot, and that's pretty much it. The top of the box is pretty much just the same as the front of the box. One thing I do happen to like is how it seems like these boxes are actually bookend to each other. And one could say that they're either racing, battling each other, if you would look at them on the store shelf. I mean, in my Toys R Us, this is actually how these were actually displayed. So it looks like a very nice little mural of, I guess you could say, sibling rivalry. So that's actually pretty cool. But enough about this box. Let's take a look at Leo and Donnie's patrol buggies. So here they are. This is Donatello's buggy. Once again, it's got that really nice tractor design to it. Instead of a shell shock sticker, however, this time Donnie's got destroy all bots. Kind of like the let's break some foot mantra of the original television series. Once again, it's pretty much the same vehicle. It does have those really large tractor wheels on one side and the car or go-kart wheels on the other. Really, the only thing that distinguishes it is these inter-matching parts. These can come out, and you can mix and match if you so choose to desire, because one reviewer happened to notice, Optibotimus, that in the television show, the buggies were actually misassembled. That when you would actually go to put these together, as you can see, Donatello's buggy is actually on the left side, and the cartoon it was on the right side. Well, he said something about taking this apart. I think it's screwed on, but I'm not really sure, and I don't want to break my vehicle because I really don't have the money to replace it. So if there's customizers out there that would like to really answer this question for us, that would be really nice. Once again, it's got that really nice push-to-launch decal I love so much, along with a really cool danger decal. Almost like the official warning sticker or warning sign that you would see right next to some very hazardous equipment. It's got the same type of truck plow plating, shielding, as well as the stickers for the headlights. Also, to distinguish it from Mikey's vehicle, it does have a very different back end assembly. This one looks like turbines and just a mixed match of engine parts and machine parts to really create this really nice off-road vehicle. Another thing is it does have these little pull handles instead of the joysticks of Mikey's. Otherwise, in differences of color and the slight differences in wheel assembly, it is pretty much the same vehicle. Now we go on to Leo's Buggy. Once again, it utilizes the same go-kart type design of Raphael's. Same sticker, one-way sign, and same sticker detailing for the headlights. Does have that really cool handbrake missile launcher feature, and instead of a wheel, it's got more of just a steering column. I don't know exactly what you would call this. It's not exactly a wheel, more a handle grip, I guess you could call it. And it does have that really cool bucket seat. But just like Raphael's vehicle, it is the exact same vehicle design. This thing you can actually pull up if you choose and mix match it, and it's pretty much the same vehicle as Raphael's Buggy, just with different color seats. Now once again, since these were misassembled, I guess you could take the seat off if you choose to customize it, but I'm not going to do so. Another thing that differs from Raphael's Buggy is Raphael has more like a copper or bronze coloring to his run board, where Leonardo's is just a very gloss and flat back, a black. The fenders, of course, Raph's also had the, basically it was the same flat color all the way around. It was like a copper or a bronze. Here, Leonardo actually has a little bit more of a break in color. It isn't black all the way around. It does have the silver wheel covers and silver fenders. So that's actually pretty neat. And of course, to connect them, you just take this little hole right here, and this little peg, and push till you hear the click. Just like that. Now you have that ridiculous looking mashed go-kart look that I absolutely love so much. Don and Leo's Patrol Buggy does indeed come with a nice little missile. You know, just something with a little bit of detail on it. Nothing too complicated or anything like that. Looks like, I don't know, kind of like a turbine missile or something like that, and it just plugs in very nice in the front. And now for the moment that you've all been waiting for, let us connect these two beasts. Now, of course, connecting is very simple. Once we got our buggy for Michelangelo and Raphael all completed, all we do now is we take these two pieces here and connect them along with these wheels. So we'll do it from this angle. And you just slide them together like so. Very simple. Nothing to it at all. And here we have the Mega Ninja Buggy. Once again, show has it displayed incorrectly, or maybe the toy is incorrect from the show. I guess you really have to look at it from whatever point of view. If you choose to think that the toys came first in the design area, or whether or not it was the actual show, since they premiered first, gets the credit, I'll leave it all up to you. As I say, this is a very interesting combination. I don't hate it, but I'm not absolutely in love with it. Kids are going to have a blast with this regardless, I would think. Because each vehicle rolls, each wheel is freewheeling. It's freewheeling. There is nothing that prohibits rolling whatsoever. And of course, you gotta love the ability to launch each vehicle. That's just cool in itself. So now you have 2 little scout cars and 2 big behemoth tractor like creations of Donatello. It really is a fun little vehicle. So despite its overall cost-cutting measures to create 2 very similar vehicles, it still is a lot of fun for kids, and I think it's well worth buying if you're a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles collector, or, you know, if you have a kid that is absolutely in love with Ninja Turtles. And of course, launching missiles. Who doesn't like launching missiles? I know I love them. All kids love them. So now, break these things apart, and now you have 4 freewheeling vehicles. And that is just cool. Really, really cool. I just wish that there could have been maybe some more stickers to add to maybe like Michelangelo's seat or Donatello's seat. Maybe something, maybe a different seat that had like tears or rips molded into it. Just something that would have told us that this was just something that would further distinguish Michelangelo's vehicle from Donatello's vehicle. It's a nitpick of mine, and it may have affected the overall cost and price. But to me, it's just certain things that I feel like you're spending $20 for this, and it's pretty much the same thing. Just a couple of mismatching parts. But that's really my only nitpick. I really do love these toys. I really think they're awesome for the Ninja for this toy line. It really does have the look and feel of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The vintage line, the current generation. I'm just really amazed at what Playmates is continually putting out with these figures. And for something I just noticed, if you look at this little hole, I don't think I mentioned this little hole in the other review. If you look at this little hole right here, some people were probably looking at my video and were like, what is that hole for? Well, I'll tell you what it's for. It's for Donatello's sheath. The little sheath for his bow staff. You put Donatello in there, and now he sits very comfortably with that sheath inside that little hole. Look at that. So now he doesn't look awkward sitting behind the wheel of his little go-kart, his little buggy. And I really do think that that is wonderful in itself. That is pretty cool. So now before I go, let's take a look at what all the Ninja Turtles look like in these really cool vehicles. So now we got the Ninja Turtles all in their nice little patrol buggies, and I gotta say, with the Turtles driving these respective vehicles, I do gotta say, it doesn't look as goofy as I thought it would. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's still a goofy vehicle. It's 4 little go-karts that combine into one mega vehicle. But it is still very nice. Very nicely designed. The design, all the features work with this combined. Nothing is prohibited. And before I go, I also noticed, you probably noticed these little things right here. Well, that's to store the missiles. Just slide them in like so. So, if you're afraid of losing your missiles while these things are either on display or in storage, we'll just put them right in here, and there you go. Once again, this is a very nice little vehicle. I think all Ninja Turtle fans would get a real kick out of it. Young, old, collector, or just someone who likes to still play with their toys. Despite the little nitpicks and flaws I feel the vehicle has, it's still a very nice designed vehicle. I guess we can still complain about it. Either way, it's still very nice for $20 to get really cool vehicles that launch, you know, the back vehicles, the tractor vehicles, launch the go-kart vehicles. Go-kart vehicles launch missiles, and these things can, you know, they can just drive around, you know, independently. That is just cool in itself. They're starting to come into stores now, so if you love Ninja Turtles and you have the money, I'd say go for it. For those of you who are really hesitant about the shelf space that it could take, well, for vehicles scattered on your shelf, doesn't take up a lot of space now, does it? Now you have no choice but to go out and buy this thing. This is Trans810, and I am signing off.